Alright, it's been a little minute since I dropped some guitar source on the channel. I can't lie, I've been slacking with it, but I thought I'd get back to it ASAP and show you guys some mixing source. It's super easy to do, and it just got easier with one plugin in particular. But yeah, first one we gotta make a loop, so let's go cook one up. Alright, so we got our little loop right here. So yeah, let me get into showing you guys how to mix those guitars so they're just sounding nice every time. The first plugin I always go in with for my electric guitars is this amp right here called the Archetype Core 1. Yeah, it's a crazy guitar amp and it just gets that clean sound straight out of the box. You can go with any preset you want, but I like to go with this clean as a whistle preset right here. Now over to the plugin that I mentioned earlier that's just going to make the whole workflow a lot easier when it comes to EQing, and it is an EQ. But it's not just any EQ, this is called the Smart EQ 3. And if you want to get your guitars, your mixes, or just anything in your beat sounding nice and balanced, more presence, more detail, then this is the plugin you want right here. Yeah, the good people over at Sonable sent this plugin over for me, so big thanks for them for doing that and for sponsoring this video. But yeah, at first glance it kind of just looks like a regular EQ, but it's got a little trick up its sleeve in that it takes care of the EQing for you. I know that for me, when it comes to EQing sounds, I sometimes miss those harsh notes, or if I just want to make beats quick and I'm just like trying to keep in the vibe, keeping the workflow, I don't want to spend time just surgically going through every sound to make sure everything's sounding nice and balanced. So that's where this comes in real handy. It analyzes the instrument that you're running through it, and it enhances the detail, clarity, and the transparency of the sound. It basically just allows you to get a real nice balanced sounding mix. But yeah, all I gotta do is come to this little drop down section right here, come down to the presets. Since we're working with a guitar, I'm going to go with electric guitar right here. All I gotta do is select this button. Now it's just waiting for signal. All I gotta do is hit play, let the EQ analyze it, and yeah, then we're good to go. So let's try it. Nice and subtle, just gives it a real nice balance. There we go. It's just dampened off those harsher tones for me. And to be fair, if I wasn't happy with this, I could go in and just add some minor tweaks myself if I wanted to. So I can just drag this bar up and down, and that'll increase or decrease the strength of the EQing that's been going on. Or I can go the opposite way and it does like the opposite of EQing. It'll kind of like boost the harsh notes that we didn't like. But yeah, I kind of liked it around here. And there's a few other cool things that you can do, like mess with the dynamics of it, mess with the width of the frequency band so it really targets a certain area of a sound if you need to. You can mess with the slope on the low end, on the high end. There's tons of things you can do with this, but I'm not gonna lie, I like the ease of this, so I just like to analyze it, let it figure it out for me, and then just kind of leave it at that. Maybe make some minor tweaks afterwards if need be, but yeah, it's rarely necessary. But yeah, Sonable, the makers of the Smart EQ 3, are running a 10th year anniversary sale, so if you want to snap up the Smart EQ 3 for a discount, then hit the link in the description, man. But yeah, let's carry on mixing this guitar. So the next plugin that I normally go with is some reverb. Now I like to keep it kind of subtle with the reverb. I don't like to go too over the top with it. You can easily wash out the mix if you do that. I'll either go with the Pure Verb plugin or the Valhalla plugin. Either works just fine, but in this case I'm just going to go with the Pure Verb. Similar concept to the Smart EQ 3, man. I'm just going to let it run through, analyze it, and see what it sounds like. Yeah, that's kind of sounding clean out of the box, man. But if I ran this and it was a little bit too heavy, then I'll just come to this mix dial down here, turn it down a little bit. Now that's pretty much the foundational steps that I'll take to mixing the guitar, but there is a couple extra things that we can do. It just depends on the kind of vibe you're going for. So if you just want a nice clean guitar, then this is totally fine. But if you want to spice it up a little bit, add a bit more vibe to it, then I'll normally go with some chorus. Normally I go with a Juno chorus right here. If you don't have this, then FL Studio actually has a cool stock version of this. I think it's called the Vintage chorus. Yeah, this one right here. Just make sure you turn down the noise, because yeah, I don't know why that's turned up when you open it. But yeah, I'm going to go with the Juno chorus. Turn the mix down. Yeah, that sounds clean. And then one other thing that I'd potentially do if I wanted to is add some delay. Just gives it more of like a spacey vibe, gives it more of a wide feel to it. Especially if you just want to have a simple guitar, a delay really fills out the rest of the melody. We can go with the stock plugin like the Fruity Delay 2 or 3. Turn the mix down. Go ping pong. Play with the time. Yeah, we can either do that, or if you want to go with like a paid plugin, then I'll normally go with the Echo Boy. It's got more of like an analog feel to it. And yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of mixing, man. Now it's just a matter of flipping the loop. Yeah, let's get to it, man. First thing I want to do is just mess with the pitch of it a little bit. I think pitching it up will sound nice. The only extra thing that I could hear that would sound good with it is just some like wavy ambient vocal chop. So let's see what we can find. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Get that in the mixer. Just gonna balance it out first with the EQ. Use the vocal high preset. Let it analyze. I feel you coming up so close. I feel you coming up so close. And then we'll just like filler it out, give it a nice band pass, drown it out. I feel you coming up so close. I feel you coming up so close. Then some heavy reverb. Spread it out a little bit. And then add some chorus to it. That sounded okay, you know. I think that could be the whole loop. Just speed the whole loop up a little bit. Yeah, that sounds sick. And then the last thing, man, just a nice little bass. I've got this sick bass that I've just put into my new bundle kit that's going to be dropping soon. This one right here. Let's repeat that nice and simple. That's kind of hard, man. Ah, screw it. We'll add some quick drums to it, man, just to see if it sounds right. It's good just to be sure, you know, we've got to be thorough with these checks. That's kind of clean, man. So simple snare. And just a crash. That's some wavy, man. A female vocal comes in, man. So sick. So yeah, I hope this one was helpful for you guys. If you're trying to like get your guitar melody sounding a bit cleaner, a bit more balanced within the mix, then yeah, there's definitely some gems in this one for you. This guitar starter, along with around 100 others, are going to be included in this huge bundle that I'm going to be dropping called the Zenith bundle. It's going to be coming in a few more weeks. I'll give some more details closer to the release date. But yeah, that's going to be it from me. I hope you guys have a great one, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.